Reveal. Copy. File. Settings.
So if suddenly Dad...
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, we're live.
A delay there.
Yeah, that was strange.
An odd one. Hopefully people
Be on there?
find us. It says stream resumed, yeah.
No.
Try refreshing yours.
I haven't got the live chat come up.
Ah, okay. Let me hang on. Live chats disabled. Duh.
I haven't got... I can see there's 22 there, but I haven't got any chat.
Bear with us, guys. Not sure why the live chat's not coming up.
Oh, this never runs smoothly, does it?
No. Do live chat replay. Ah, hang on. I think. Are they coming in now? Casey loves essential oils.
I've got the
Hello?
chat.
Yeah. I can only see one person. Oh no, here we go. Summer Rain. Summer Rain's is here. Wonder why there's only 2 people in the chat. It says 14 watching.
Yeah, may have to refresh it.
Okay. Let me refresh my page.
Hi, Kim Timlin. Hi, Ickle Darling. Hi, Sarah. And hi, Sarah Wright.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Hi, Brandy Brown. Hi, Amanda A.
Hi, Devil Mike, Stardust, Helen Hayes, Outback, Kirsten Blakey, Jesse Back. Hello.
Hi, Over the Rainbow. Hi, Fairly Vague. Hi, Sam. Hi, Hippie Love.
Jules Farmer, Yorkshire 73 Yorkshire. Watching you but just listening, that's okay. Hi Leslie A, Tiggy P, and Mandy. Hello.
Hi, Irish Eyes. Hi, Sharon H. Hi, Mike Brown. Hi, Casey Loves Essential Oils.
Yeah, if you're not getting the chat, you just need to refresh. We had a bit of a issue with the chat at the beginning. Well, I forgot to turn it on. That's the issue. It's now switched on, but you need to refresh your page. Where are we up to? Hi, None of Your Business. Or None of Your Business. Hi, Louise Brown, Kane's Fan, Tammy M, Alphaholics Anonymous.
Hi, Nurse Ratchet. Hi, Mucus77. Hi, Captain of My Soul. I just got to go to the door, Dad. You okay for a minute?
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Hi, Kathleen Popper or Popper. Hi, Amanda A. Irish Eyes. Louise. Glad you all managed to find us. Simple reason is we've just moved it over here is obviously because of the new YouTube policies that have come out. And we don't want our channel to be under any threat, obviously, Team Phoenix channel. We don't want to put that in jeopardy. Our number one aim is obviously to protect that channel because of everything that it represents and everything that we've worked hard to build it up to where it is today. So that's not something we want to jeopardize at the moment until we know exactly what's going on with these new YouTube rules. So we're just going to be doing it from here tonight until we know more. Hi, Nurse Ratchet. Yeah, I was just explaining about why we've just moved it across to here for tonight.
Yeah.
Just because of the new rules and stuff. And, obviously our number one aim is to look after Team Phoenix.
Yeah. Until we sort things out, we'll be okay.
Yeah, until we know exactly what these new rules are and how they apply.
We said hello to everyone in the chat.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Most of them. There's Ratchet, hello. Stardust, Sandy Blue, Carol Snook, Mick Brown, yeah.
Outback did a new video today. I haven't watched it yet. I've been busy, but he has done a new video, and apparently it's very, very good.
Ah, right, okay. So everyone needs to get out. Well, not now, not now. Stay here for the moment. But
Yeah.
when we finished, um, go and go and check out Outback's video. Always very funny, aren't they?
Yeah, really good. Yeah,
Bring
he
some
does.
much needed humour.
Yeah, definitely is needed.
Mm. Hi de rigueur. Oh yeah. You like to sort fairly vagues? Comment out, Tracy.
Oh, can you do that?
Oh, I need to do that, do I?
Yeah, you need to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Bear
Yeah,
with me
yeah,
a
you're
second.
dad. I'm
Of
not
course I
dad.
am. No, you're not, are you? Where are we? Sorry, this is all configuration of my channel. There we go. Yeah, so that's why we moved it over here. We'll just give it a few more minutes for everyone to come in. God, it's been a scorcher today, isn't it, Tracy? It's been so humid.
Yeah, very, very. It's
Mm,
supposed to get up to 34, I think, tomorrow.
I know, I know.
Yes, and 34.
Yeah, we're in for a heat
So,
wave.
yeah, heat wave. 2 days it's supposed to last.
Mm,
Yeah, it's supposed to last a couple of days. So, yeah, we shouldn't moan.
not really, no, we shouldn't do.
No,
Hi VP. No, we shouldn't moan.
no, shouldn't moan.
Definitely
But
not.
yeah, it's a bit humid for us because we don't have air conditioning, do we?
No, no. I've got it at work though. We do have it in quite a few workplaces now, luckily, offices and stuff.
Oh, you will have it from Friday, Dad, wouldn't you?
Yes, yes. Flying out of the country on Friday, so you won't be seeing me for at least 10 nights.
He's leaving us.
Yeah,
He's going to come back burnt.
yeah. Or brown. Much needed summer holiday. I think we all need one, don't we? Holiday.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
Hi,
realise.
Truth.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's all right.
I say you don't realise until you actually go on holiday how much you needed a holiday, do you?
Yeah, but then when you have one, you need a holiday when you come back because you do so much on holiday. You need a break, didn't you? You need to relax when you come home.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah. Hiya, Cam, exposing Truth Lynn.
And hi, Jules Kitchener.
Pitbull. Just give everyone
Kath,
a few more minutes to
yeah,
find us.
Kathleen Poper. Nanya, that's a nice name.
Hmm. Jules Farmer, Nunya. Okay, we've got nearly 100 in here, so
Wow.
yeah, that's good. Good that they found us.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay, first thing, so we've heard it circulating around YouTube, obviously this morning, about a certain person, or Frank Ruzek being fake and being run by Rebecca W. Now, I don't know why this is circular. I don't know where this has come from. It's rumoured that it was one of AD's subs and that Rebecca was caught in another channel. It's obviously absolute complete rubbish. For anyone who believes that, that's not the real Frank Ruzek or any other Ruzeks, then you probably shouldn't still be on our channel, to be honest. Um, the proof's all out there. You've only got to go and look on our lives and stuff like that. Trace the channels back. Um, it's just absolutely. I don't know why this has come out. I don't know whether people are trying to put our channel down. Put our channel in a bad light. I've no idea. But trust me, I wouldn't be sat here doing this if I thought for a millisecond
No,
that.
and it's really upsetting for the Ruseks have been through so much and
Mhm.
now having to go through this as well. I mean,
Yeah,
fair, and it's not fair on Rebecca as well.
no, absolutely not.
So lovely, and it's really not fair.
Mhm. Trust me when I tell you, we've seen, you know, undeniable proof. There's no, it's not even worth talking about. It really isn't.
No.
And it's just like Tracy said, it's not fair on the Ruzaks. It's very disrespectful on them. It's very disrespectful on Rebecca. Um, that's the thing that upsets us. People can insult our channel for what they like, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's not nice for Rebecca or the family. It's. But there you go. People are always going to say stuff like that, aren't they? I suppose.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
But we don't care. So, you
No.
know, we know there's not going to be any proof out there. So, go for it if that's what you really think. Um, you know, but that's all we're going to say on that, really. I don't think it deserves anything more.
No, it doesn't.
No. I mean, you've all seen Frankie, Rebecca, and Sandy even coming in on our last live. So, it's just complete rubbish. Complete rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, um, so yeah, as you're probably all aware, YouTube have got new guidelines, policies that come out today, and it seems to have affected certain channels. uh, yeah, there's a certain channel that's sort of been taken out of action um, for a week, I think, isn't it, Tracy? Or apparently,
Yeah, it's for yeah.
might be
Yeah,
longer. We don't know, but
week. Maybe a week, maybe more.
yeah. So excuse us if we're tippy toeing a little bit, but we're just getting used to the new guidelines. We don't want to say anything that's going to cause us any problems. So, but I think we know we're all talking about, and we hope that maybe it's possible that there could be other channels that have been speaking bad of the Rusex and Shanann and what have you that sort of also fall under these new guidelines. So just have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah. Nike MM19 says he's just heated a naan bread. I hope you got curry with that.
And naan bread. Yes.
Naan bread.
Yeah. Yes,
Some,
Tam. Oh, sorry.
yeah, naan bread. Some people say naan, some people say nan. I call it naan bread.
Yeah, I'll call it me nan's bread.
Yeah, do you call it naan bread?
Yeah, nan bread. Me nan's
Naan
bread.
bread. Naan bread. They do laugh at a lot of the saying if they're in America, like garden. When I say garden, they thought it was hilarious. They're like, "What's a garden?" Backyard.
Yeah, thanks, Aris. The Rista's saying there, Rebecca will be okay. We have her back and she knows it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope you
we
all do too.
we always will. I'm eating the curry. Crystal Robbins has got curry.
Mm,
I like curry.
lovely, lovely.
Yeah, nice chicken curry.
So is everyone aware of the new YouTube policies? I think they're sort of clamping down a lot on, I mean, the obvious stuff, like nudity, graphic content, that sort of stuff, which racism, we don't have to really worry about any of that, obviously. Child safety. Um, probably the main ones that people are going to be focusing is like the harassment and cyberbullying, and spam, which is basically misleading descriptions, tags, titles in order to increase views, apparently, stuff like that. So, we don't do any of that, obviously. We feel bad using the Muzak family name, don't we, Tracy, in our videos?
Yeah.
Um, and apparently it's not okay to post large amounts of untargeted, unwanted, or repetitive content. So yeah, we should be okay on that side, Team Phoenix. We don't do anything violent or graphic, harmful or dangerous. Um, the only one that we probably have to be a bit wary of is the harassment and the same when it crosses the line into malicious attacks and stuff like that. We don't do that sort of thing anyway, but we just want to be careful that it's not construed that way. So if you get time, just have a look at the new policies. Perhaps we'll put a link underneath the video. Tracy, perhaps we could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah, have you got the link?
Yeah, I've got it here actually. I'll put it in there now. I'll put it in the description box just so everyone can have a look, just so that they're aware. Because there are a lot of things on there about reporting as well. So, if you feel you need to report any other channels for whatever reason, then there's quite a few bits on there or new ways that you can do it as well. So it's definitely worth having a look at. There's a new flagging tool apparently. So yeah, definitely have a look at that.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. So I believe we had somebody wanted to phone in, didn't we, Tracy? I believe.
Yes.
Is she in the chat?
Are you there? Let's have a look.
Let me make sure the room's open.
Yeah, don't lock her out.
No, she's fine. Yes. Okay. The numbers are underneath the description. Let me just put the meeting ID in because you'll need that. Bear with me a minute. Here we go.
Hi, Miss Dog Lover. Glad you found us. Hi, Melissa Susie. Hi, Laura Hubble. Hi, Lynn Reynolds.
Okay, everything you need, caller, should be under the title of the video in the description. Hi, Bella Mac. Do you think YouTube will actually act on reporting slander, false, misleading info? Yeah, I do think. I think they will. Obviously, you probably know what's happened already today. We don't really know exactly what's happened there, but we got a pretty good idea. But yeah, I think they will. I think they are going to clamp down on a lot of things, definitely.
Yeah, especially false reporting.
Yes, yeah, false reporting
Yeah,
for sure.
which has happened to us a lot.
Yeah, but I think now, I saw from Martin's video that it actually shows you now who's flagged you or who's
Right.
reported
Ah,
you. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. So that'll be interesting.
yeah, that'd be good.
Hmm. To know where it's coming from.
Yeah, yeah.
We felt we were going to come under attack tonight, didn't we, Tracy? From what we've been told and what we've been
Yeah, what
shown.
we've been told. That's why we thought it was best to come on here and not, not that we don't, we're not worried about Dad's channel, but we're worried about, Team Phoenix. So we
Yeah,
thought, we'll just come on here until we sort of looked into this a bit more and, to make sure that we are safe.
yeah. Better to be safe than sorry, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Especially tonight, because we thought we don't know, you know, what will happen. So we thought we'd be safe on here.
Yeah.
Hi, Casbah.
Dad is Plan B. Yeah, that's right. This is Plan B. This is our Plan
Yeah,
B.
this is our plan B. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because yeah, the plan B was mentioned, so we thought, right, we'll come here.
Yeah.
Dad look after us on here.
Bella Mac, I asked because of what you mentioned, but also being blocked as a sub or being called a troll just because of difference of opinion. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work really. As I say, we're really in the dark about everything at the moment, as is probably everybody on YouTube. Um, we don't know what they're going to focus on, whether they're going to be looking at live chat, whether they're going to be looking at comments under videos, um, what's said on the lives. So really, we don't know, do we, Tracy? We just don't know.
No, don't know. No, we don't know. Yeah,
So,
Sandy Blue's saying, remember today he was boasting that today he would have a tool to bring down any channel he wanted to. Yeah,
oh yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, we've not seen that tool, have we?
No, there is some reporting tool or something, I believe. I've checked out, but yeah, it's apparently you can do it.
He's got
Um,
a saber.
what's that? Sorry.
He's got a lightsaber.
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna zap us all.
But we've never said anything like that. We've never said on a live, "Oh, we've got this. We're going to take this channel down," or blah
No,
blah. We don't,
no. Yeah,
and So,
yeah.
is our caller okay? Is she still there? Do you know? She must be having problems.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a while.
She's probably trying to get in. It's definitely not locked or anything.
No.
Have to wait and see.
Oh, she's in the chat. She wants the meeting ID.
Oh, okay. I'll stick it in the chat then. Let me do that. There we go. So yeah, apparently, was it a channel called something like Armchair Detective or something like that, Tracy? Lost the channel or something today?
Yeah,
Went off, didn't it, or something?
it was armchair defective, I think, before. Was
Armchair,
there
yeah, Armchair. That's
defective?
sorry, yeah, Armchair Defective or something.
Yeah, it's changed chair detective now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, apparently they're doing something on. I don't know. Just what I've heard they're doing on something on Facebook or something. They've had to go live on there or something.
Ah.
Yeah. Apparently they can't do it on YouTube anymore, so they've had to go on Facebook. That's on, yeah.
Mm.
So maybe that's to do with these new laws. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's awful,
I
really.
didn't even go live on Facebook.
No, I didn't know. Oh no, I did actually. Yeah, I don't think many people do, but yeah,
No.
apparently you can. If you can't do it on YouTube, it's another option, I suppose.
Yeah. I didn't know. I don't really use Facebook. I haven't used it for a long while.
No, no, I don't. I don't. But
I couldn't deal with the people. Hello, I'm just off to bed.
yeah. Well, look,
I've just
look.
woke up. I'm just having my coffee.
Yeah.
Good night. I mean, yeah, I couldn't do it. It was
Here's a
too much.
picture of my breakfast.
Yeah, here's a picture of my, yeah. And then
Yeah,
here's my dinner.
yeah,
Yeah, it just got a bit too much.
yeah. But apparently, this person or whatever, I don't know his channel, they were saying it was Team Phoenix's fault or something.
Oh, right, were they?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it was our fault, and I don't know, they're talking about war and all sorts of crazy stuff,
oh,
awful stuff, you know.
yeah. And this special plan B that's going to happen.
Mm. Yeah, I don't quite know what Team Phoenix have done, to be honest. That's a lovely channel, Team Phoenix. supporting the Ruzak family and stuff. I don't quite see what they would have
Yeah,
done wrong, but
and our lovely warriors.
yeah, we got a lovely community of warriors, and yeah, great bunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all very strange. I don't quite know what's going on. Meeting is locked. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Let me just double check. Okay, do you want to try again, caller? I've just reset it and maybe it's playing up. So yeah, so I'd recommend everyone looks through the guidelines just to make sure. Hello? I think it does this. I don't know why. Whoever calls in is muted for about 30 seconds, so I apologise, Summer Rains. You will be able to talk in a second. It does this all the time.
Is it okay? Is she unlocked?
She is, yeah. I don't know why it auto mutes. It must be something that I've got set on the settings online.
I suppose that's a good thing because if you got a few people call in, they couldn't come in talking. They'd be muted until
Ye-
unmuted them.
Yeah, I think that's why we did it, actually. I think you should be able to hear you now, Summer
Good
Rains.
morning.
Hi,
Hello.
Sarah.
Hello. Good evening, here it is.
Oh no, it's 4:18 in the morning here.
Wow.
That's commitment for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And Outback, I'm quite shocked Outback's awake because he doesn't like to get up that early.
Hi everybody. I've only done this just a couple times, and so I haven't called in. So I don't know if you guys are surprised or you're thinking this is poetic justice.
Yeah, it could be seen as that, couldn't it? Actually, yeah, yeah. Because the first time you called in, it was on KP's channel, wasn't it? Is that right?
Yeah, Dad. The first time I called in was KP's, and then the second time was through Truth Seeker. I believe it was Truth Seekers.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So what brings you onto TP or Dad TV, I should say?
Yeah, so I just want to tell you guys what some of the things that I've been doing in the background. I
Hmm.
know that we've all been doing a whole lot of stuff, and I can't tell you guys how much we appreciate everything that everybody's done.
Hmm.
But in the last 2 weeks, I've just kind of thought, you know what, everything we're doing, I don't know what everybody else has been doing, but I had to stop and think. We've been trying to copyright him on news channels and things like that. But I got to looking at his videos and I thought, wait a minute, he's putting this copyright picture up there saying he's copyrighted. He was never, I Googled that picture. That picture is actually owned by a copyright company. And then I Googled that Lady Justice. That Lady Justice is my hero. The Lady Justice has a watermark on it. It's called 123RF. And 123RF is a very, very large organization over in England or the
Yeah.
UK. And I contacted them and said, I can probably read you some of the emails if you'd like to hear them.
Yeah, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wrote, I'll put out there what I did. I said, excuse me. I've got 6 or 7 emails from them, so just hang on, because I have been in touch with these guys.
Yeah, you've been doing loads in the background.
I
So
use my alternate name, so I'm not going to start with that. I have an alternate name.
Yeah, you don't have to read that out.
Yeah, just leave
Says,
any
thank
bits
you
out.
for contacting 123RF. We appreciate your feedback. For further assistance, can you please contact direct to his YouTube channel? So then I emailed him back and I said, excuse me, there's a YouTube channel, and I gave the name of the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this YouTube channel is using a copyright with a watermark on it. Can you please let me know if he has paid for this copyright or if this is something that you need to look into? Because if it's fair for one, then it should be fair for all of us.
Right.
So I got an email back from a guy named Daniel. Hi, blah, blah. Thank you for contacting us. We appreciate you. We will certainly investigate this. Can you please give me the channels and the watermarks? So I listed two of them, and I said at 6:38 mark, look, thank you for looking into this. I think what's fair for all of us to follow copyright rules should apply to everyone. Mr. Blank Blank, AK Blank Blank, gets away with all of the time and makes money off of every film with his ads. So then I got an email back. Sorry for the dogs in the background. They hear me.
There's cheering probably.
Yeah, they're cheering. So then he emails me back and I said, excuse me, I've got another two videos. And so Daniel Davin, D-A-V-E-N, he emailed me back and he says, thank you for contacting 123RF and notifying us about all the videos. We have escalated the infringement issue to our respective team. We have taken notice of all videos you have sent us and deal with it appropriately. Thank you for cooperation and have a nice day ahead. So then he sends me another one. And I said, the name that you've entered as a copyright owner will be published on the YouTube in place of a disabled content. If you're able to provide valid legal alternate, such as a company name or the name of a representative that you have authorized and acted behalf, we will review it and apply it if appropriate. This will become part of the public record as your request. If you choose to submit a copyright takedown request, please remember that you're initialing a legal process. Do not make false claims. Misuse of this process may result in suspension of your account and legal consequences. So then I copyrighted to him the plan that comes from YouTube. And I showed him what he said. And then I asked him again about a week ago. And I said, I'm just trying to get a follow-up on what's happening with this copyright.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, thank you for the blah, blah. Thank you for this information. We are no longer allowed to give you much details on this as this has been gone to our legal department. If you have any further questions or information that you would like to share or like to talk about, then please let us know. But at this moment, we're not allowed to tell you anything at this point. It's with our legal team.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't heard from them since.
Right. Okay. So they've obviously heavily invested then in this, then,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yes.
Wow. That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
So I looked into the penalties. It's $25,000 per video.
Ooh. That's quite a lot of money,
Or
isn't
per
it?
photo. And then I also got into the rules, and it's 5 years imprisonment, $250,000 fine.
Ouch.
So I don't know if I'm not taking blame. I just say thank you to everyone who has put in some extremely hard work. I do know that they have contacted him. I know that YouTube has it and they have contacted him. I think everybody has had a huge hand in this. So I'm not going to say that I've done this or it's because of me that this has happened. I'm just saying that if this by happens to be a chance of a copyright strike, then to me, I'll say it again, it's poetic justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said. That's very honourable to say that, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like all of us. We don't, you know, we're not going to sit here and say that, oh, so and so did this and so did that, and that's the reason why this has happened. You know, we're all in this together. Um,
Yeah.
you know, we know how many, you know, we all work hard in the background and stuff. But when, you know, someone like Summer gets a result like that, then she's got every reason to come forward and let us all know about it
Yeah.
and be
Worked
praised for it.
well, so
That's
it has
brilliant.
worked.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
So, am I right in thinking that he tried to copyright this as well? So he tried to copyright the copyright. Is that right?
Well, I looked up into the UK copyright also. I looked up all for his address and I looked to see if he had actually claimed or filed for a copyright, and he does not have a copyright. So I did his name, I did his real name, and I did whatever I thought he could do it. There's 15 different, I call them area codes, postcodes in your area.
hmm
And I went through every one of them, and he does not have any type of copyright on his name.
Oh, right, okay. Because I know some people, they actually starting to put on their videos now at the start, like the copyright symbol, aren't they?
Well, that's something that people need to look into, because if they're just saying that, put that copyright thing up there, you better back it up.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. And we know this is one thing that YouTube are really stamping down on now is copyright. I mean, they were pretty strict before, but I think now they're, you know, got a real iron fist on it. So, you know, it's a warning to anyone, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad, it's supposed to also be down in your description if you are copyright and you own that. It should be in there. I know that I've seen some channels, some big channels, and they actually have copyright symbol and they actually have the copyright. So I know that they are copyrighted.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things now. You've actually got to own or be able to show proof of of ownership of the copyright um, straight away. I think if YouTube asks for it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe do that on my cartoons.
yeah. I don't know how you actually get copyright. Do you
It's,
pay? Do you pay to
yeah,
get
it's pretty
copyright?
simple because I own a business as well. I own a bake shop, and I copyrighted and own my name, so I made sure that I had all that.
Yeah.
And I know that it's not that expensive. It's like $100, I think, or it is here.
hmm
Yeah.
It
Your
might be
dog's
something.
replying to you, so every time you talk, your dog
I
talks.
know. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry, it's
He's
fine.
laughing.
That's what
He's
you get
laughing his
when you
head off.
live in the outback.
Yeah, no, it's fine, honestly.
He's
We really don't.
cheering us on.
Yeah, cheering us on.
Either that, or he's saying that he wants to be on the next lot of pet photos. Was he on the pet video?
Yes, yes, they
Oh, he
were.
was.
Yeah, and Swinton. Winston was on there as well.
Winston.
How
No, it's
about?
not our dog. It's the neighbor's dog. And
Oh,
they're barking at each other.
oh, I thought it was your dog.
Ah,
It's
okay.
the neighbours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So again, I just want to say thank you to all channels. Um, I'm not going to name them all because there's so many of them. There's been so many of us that has been working behind the scenes. Yeah, I give credit to everybody. I'm not going to just pick certain people to give credit to because I don't think that's fair. We've been doing this for quite a while. I haven't been doing it as long as everybody else because I was a supporter of that man for a while.
hmm
But yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody. I think all the reporting, I think that just everybody, I think YouTube has had enough of all the reporting, and the big channels that had constant reports against them, they were going to take them down.
Yeah.
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And I think there's this misconception between some of these channels. They think if they're big channels or, have got tens of thousands of subscribers that YouTube are going to look favorably upon them. But I really don't think it's like that at all.
No, it doesn't work like that at all.
No.
Can
Nobody's
I address something else, Dad?
Sure.
I'd like to address the Rebecca thing.
Hmm.
I've seen Rebecca in our channels, and I've seen her in other channels, and she does call the Ruzek's mom and dad. She calls them Mom Sandy, Dad Frank.
Hmm.
And I've seen her comment, say the words, leave my family alone, uh, different types, things like that. So she does call them my family. She even says it in Twitter. So I'm not taking offense to any of that. I think that it's been a mountain made out of a molehill. I've seen two particular ex mods, I'll call them now, in this chat room that was in question. And so I found that kind of interesting that they were there. There were several of the subs there, but those two were there.
Hmm.
And I think that somebody has just taken something and run with it. I don't believe for a minute that Rebecca is a drunk. I will never believe Rebecca's a drunk. I think she's a very sweet, kind-hearted lady. Um, I think that this whole thing has helped her in a religious way. And I think that she talking with them constantly. We all know that Miss Ruzek is very religious. And I think that this has helped Rebecca with a lot of her healing as well as being a victim herself. Because I know that victims um, tend to go either way, either really bad or they tend to go in a soft way. And I see Rebecca's changing and she's now coming out with her life story and she hasn't done that before. And I think that that's what's happening here. So I don't believe any of this. So, there was accusations that Team Phoenix knew this. I'm going to just tell you guys, this was the biggest shock to us as everybody. And I knew straight away when I heard it that this was not true.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a plain and simple smear campaign against Rebecca and against Team Phoenix. I think it's probably it's I'm not exactly sure where it came from, but a lot of people have jumped on it, and it's
Well, she came under her name because there was people calling her Rebecca W. So if she had come under Frank's name and then said something, then we got something to talk about. But she came under Rebecca W. and said, "Leave my family alone."
hmm
Which
yeah,
is what she says. She's always said that.
yeah,
Rebecca
Yeah,
was.
so I just wanted to put that to sleep. Uh, you know, I've got people messaging me on Facebook and everywhere else saying, "Has Team Phoenix done this?" Or they're even made comments that they Team Phoenix is part of this. Well, no, Team Phoenix is part of nothing. We're still respect the Rusex, and we're still united as one, guys. And
Yeah.
we just need to stay with that. And we got one down, and we've got several to go. And I know that everybody's tired, but I honestly think that there's a couple more big channels that need to come down.
yeah, for sure,
Definitely.
definitely, yeah,
And also, Frankie. I mean, he's got his videos there. It's been proven that it's Frankie. Is he going to allow two strangers to follow him around? That are acting as his parents, and he's going to be happy with that? I don't think so.
no,
Um,
no,
no, it's not going to happen. He's going to be like, "Who are you?"
e-
Um,
exactly,
this is ridiculous, but it is also extremely hurtful for the family.
yes, it
They've
is,
been through so much, coming on the channels feeling, they've got some support, the lovely comments they get, and now to be told not only by, the channel that we mentioned earlier, but another, other people that are now saying it as well. It's so disrespectful and it's very, very hurtful. And Rebecca's done nothing but be nice to people, and she's such a lovely person. and she doesn't deserve this either. And it's really unfair. You know, this isn't.
It is unfair.
It's very unfair. It's very, very unfair. You know, my heart goes out to them all. They don't deserve this at all. This is the last thing they needed.
Yeah, and people saying, oh, they need to do something, they need to make a video, or they don't. No, they don't. They don't need to prove themselves to anyone. You know, they,
Yeah.
well, the proof's there. You don't need anything else.
Can I say something else, please?
Yeah.
So I just want to invite any ex-subs, if you're looking for a nice, calm place, no yelling, we don't swear, we don't create drama, we don't find vehicles that aren't around. I know that you have been convinced of a certain thing. I can tell you that case is closed, and we're not a hate channel. We're here protecting and standing up for the victims and the victims' families. And that's all Team Phoenix represents. We don't represent anything else. And so I just like to welcome anyone who wants to join us. We're not going to criticize you, and we're not going to say anything, because we've all been there. And this is a nice, comfortable place, and it's a safe place.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Here. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Thank you
how we.
guys for giving me a place to go.
And
That's
we welcome
okay.
everybody here.
Yeah, we need. Everybody needs a place that they can feel safe, don't they? That's why we got homes, isn't it? So when you
Yeah.
come online, it's nice to have somewhere where you can go and be heard, but not be attacked. And
Yeah.
anyone who is spiteful or hateful or will be, will be kicked off the channel.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Can you see the chat, Summer?
I can, and thank you guys.
Yeah, you're getting some lovely messages.
Yeah.
I'll jump down and let Devil Mike get on. Hi, Mike. And I really appreciate you guys giving me time. I'll get back in the channel.
All right, Summer. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much for calling in, and well done on your hard work.
Thank you.
Yeah, so well done.
I got to figure out, I got to be like somebody, how do I get out? I'm going to try to get out.
Don't get locked in.
No, I can kick you out if you really want kicking out. Thanks for ringing. You've done it. That's lovely. Such a lovely lady, isn't she, Summer?
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah.
Hi, Devil.
You're a lucky man, Outlaw.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Right, so for me, it's not that whether the family is who they are, like, the profiles. It was more that what I was hoping that they wouldn't even have to see any of this at all. I just want to highlight that, we're dealing with some, our point is we're dealing with some people where we don't know what they're capable of on both sides, we may be, because it attracts people through the crime community that need a focus, like I've been saying. And, so I saw a reply from one of these armchair-style detective channels, and it was only sorted today. It weren't on YouTube. It was Martin Dehan that put it up, and it's really worrying because, I just wanted to say, some of us are just independent, and we just see some problems that are going to arise in the future. And this reply basically was saying that their family, people have been in touch with their family. I don't know if it's true, but there's a saying that I've got, and it's called keep your own side of the street clean, just because of what everyone was trying to do. But, we can't have people contacting anybody's family on any side, you know, there's got to be a line drawn.
Yeah.
And then what worried me as well was the reply, because it basically, this sort of channel basically says, right, so I can't upload any videos now, so I can't pay my rent, and if you want me to stick around, you can support me and stuff like that. And they're also saying, I don't understand how I've got, say, 40,000 subs, but they're not being reported. Now that's a direct sort of message to them, to me.
Yeah, to go and attack others.
Yeah, and if this is happening to these creators where their families are being contacted, I'll speak up for that too, because that's what we were trying to stop. You know, it's just not on. And no, it's not, right? It's not the Patreon's job to support your channel, right? If you don't adapt to the new rules and troubles that come with technology, right, you're going to get in trouble. And it is not the Patreon's job then to fund you because you can't come up with original content. You know, it is not their job to be, right? They should not be talking to you about your rent and not being able to feed your family and stuff. You know, it's really out of order, if you ask me. It is not their job to do that. The content creator needs to adapt, and if he's got a likable character and he can come up with original content, then he should have no issue doing that. Some of them say that these other YouTubers do that. No, they don't. The professional YouTubers follow the guidelines, and they have a company that backs them that makes sure they do, and they adapt. Every time there's a new rule, they adapt to it and make something of it. They don't try and fight it. You know.
Yeah, no, absolutely right. I mean, taking Patreon, you know, away from your YouTube channel and taking it almost to another level, isn't it? Of, you know, asking people to support you and you're not actually bringing out content for your channel at that point is wrong. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Um,
really wrong.
Do you know that there's a channel where I could see it? So I've already seen this happen with these conspiracy channels, or it might be paranormal channels. Right? So like we're describing, the channel divided in half when the channel went to make more money. A subgroup came away that was disgusted. The
yeah.
original group that is staying, right, now they push harder and they push harder to try and prove that they was right in the first place. And it, you know, it created, right, so basically people's addresses have been put out, suspected people's addresses who they believe are guilty. And that, right, so you can't say that is entertainment, can you? Some of these armchair style detective channels, their biggest sort of argument back might be staring us in the face, and it's when you scroll down on the channel and it says entertainment. You know, they can actually just claim they're being a character, but the problem is the entertainment character is getting mixed up with false accusations of a real crime. So you can't just say it's entertainment and make a blanket of that for all of the YouTubers that cover conspiracies, because it might not be combined with false accusations in the thumbnails. It might not be combined with suggested accusations, because that's just as dangerous. So my point was, everybody needs to relax a bit, because nobody should be contacting anybody's family or, you know, stuff like that.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I know there's been accusations of stuff like that. It's certainly not something that, you know, we or any of our subs, you know, warriors would do. They just wouldn't cross that line. I know
No.
with you know, accomplices and stuff like that, theories. I believe there was someone that was accused. You know, he's being heavily accused at the moment. I believe their address was actually put out on one of the channel's chats.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I heard. Anyway, did you hear about that, Tracy?
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, that is crossing a massive line, isn't it? You know,
yeah,
when
really
when you
is. Yeah,
start doing that.
you know, and always threatening to put ours out there, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's crossing a massive line, and you were saying about content. I mean, if you're a crime channel, I mean, how many cases are there out there? You know, how can you not adjust and adapt your channel to start covering other stuff?
Yeah,
It's just beyond
but
me.
they've brought on their own demise because they've only been wielding around one sword. Because they've lost that, now they've got nothing. So they've not even, they've not had the forethought of even creating a future for their channel. They're even getting stuck up on these things themselves. I mean, some of these videos are absolutely laughable. Like I was saying, I make a joke about a red car or who might have a red car if it were orange, and then you actually see a video saying, was it a red car? And you think, is this just a big joke now? Is that the
Yeah.
idea? But what I don't understand is, right, so this armchair style detective channel has said, I don't understand why everybody hates me, and I don't understand what everybody's problem. But in the same sentence, they say, but I don't watch them channels.
Yeah.
So how are you going to get feedback if you shut off your criticism, then it creates that freight train I was talking about, and it's totally backfired, hasn't it? Because right, you can't just focus your channel on these sort of false assumptions unless you're like some sort of Jedi and you've got an amazing character. You can come up with jokes all the time. People are going to get bored. And why should these channel subscribers or supporters, why should he be putting them in that position? Why can't he think about them for once? Even if he's solved the biggest crime in the world, why can't he make it a bit easier for them for once instead of putting them in the way? Because that video that says about other channels and what they should be getting in return is
Yeah.
a threat from the group, as from what I gathered from it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sending them to the channels, but Dad was saying he thinks now the tool underneath where you can flag the video, it does reveal who's doing this. So, who's going to be flagging our videos.
And what for, really?
Yeah.
We,
And what
we haven't.
for? Yeah. They're going to have a good reason why they are.
Yeah, definitely. And you're right about, that channel not looking out for his subscribers because he hasn't at all. And some of these channels say that they take into account people's opinions and you know on things, but they don't. They're shut off and ridiculed, and he's like you say, he's created his own kind of his own problem, really. You know.
Yeah.
This is where it comes in, where I said you don't know what they've done in the past, and I'm not saying to go into that, but that my point is that we don't know. Is they're making these accusations, and they've got all these followers, and hold on, I've got a bit here. It's hard to keep it. I just wrote some stuff down so I didn't get lost, but
That's fine.
yeah, basically, so they're, this armchair style detective channel is say they used to be into something that gave them sort of a gambling high or something, and they like that feeling of being in a battle or trying to prove something against the odds, maybe bluffing. That is not the place where your subscribers should be going with you as well. You might like that battle, but it's affecting them. They're falling out. They're coming out upset. They've lost their friends. They've, like I said, such a hysteria has been built that right, it's attracted people that are vulgar. They're not putting points across anymore. They're just saying vulgar things, whatever it is, the nastiest you can think of. So, that sort of tells you of the people it's attracting. Not
Yeah.
good.
No, it's quite a hostile group, isn't it, Tracy? We found,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, they're clearly out. I mean, you know, we've heard today from, you know, this channel's Facebook and stuff that, you know, we're all to blame for all of this. You know, there's no responsibility being taken. It's all our fault. It's all sort of Team Phoenix's fault. Um, you know, there's no
Paper.
responsibility taken, is there, for any of it?
How can it be anyone's fault when he's not even willing to say you've got a guy like that? They're not even willing to look at the criticism.
Exactly.
It is hard to look at criticism. I might have played some songs in the past and then someone's thought it's too heavy, but then we make the song not as heavy and it becomes a better song, so on. I mean, I'm only talking from experience. I thought that some of these channels would have a bit more going on, to be honest.
Yeah, you would have thought so. Like you say, there was nothing put in place for if something like this happened, was there? You know, they weren't future-proof. The channel wasn't future-proof. There wasn't enough diversity. It was just got so repetitive
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah, if you're standing on one leg, that's not a good situation, because if that goes, you just fall over. You know, you need to have a lot going on. Plans that don't just evolve around. You know, how I got into being annoyed was the McCann case as well. I couldn't hack it. Parents being accused of doing something to their child when people didn't have the proper proof. You know, and people even talk about cadaver dogs. It might be like 10 years later, and then cadaver dogs. And you're like, what? And everyone's like, yeah, get them. If the cadaver dogs have barked, get them. Right? So,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, though, if you're realistic, if you were speaking to them or they was your family or friends, you'd say, hold on, I don't want my friends or family being accused of murder because of dogs barking. I know they're trained in smelling blood and stuff, but it's still not enough. They're always like grasping at something, and that's because these names, like I said, because we form an emotional attachment to the crime, they know that as soon as we see it, we've got that reaction and we watch it. So it's not clever what they're doing. It's out of order. It plays on my anxiety, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is bang out. I mean, you've got to be innocent until proven guilty, haven't you? You can't live in a society where it's the other way around, can you? You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's never
Yeah, you
gonna.
can't be like, oh, I don't like her voice, off with her head.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, or if I wore sunglasses like that, I'd be no good neither. Look at her, thinking she's amazing. And you're like, what? You're really projecting somebody from your past there, or a stereotype onto that person.
Yeah. And making up evidence to put them there.
Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to get away with a crime once the authorities are alerted? I mean, there'll be crimes that are never known about, but once the authorities are alerted, people that are in the crime community know that it's nearly impossible. There's people, right? There's masterminds that have tried to commit crimes and not leave anything behind, but they haven't been able to because they go through everything. And it's not some little guy at the top that can give them a free pass. There's many departments that come up with the information and that forms together to make like the case. There isn't just some secret guy that can say, oh, well, I think we should just let this one off. I know the whole world's watching, but we'll just let this one off. You know, it's so unrealistic.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays you got, you know, fingerprints, DNA, all the electronic evidence, you know, any devices and stuff like that you carry in, footprints, you know, and it's just so much that would have been gathered from that case as well that, like you say, there's no way that, you know, if that particular person was there, that they wouldn't have been caught. You know, it's just impossible.
And right, the scope is they could have even have been there, but because we don't actually know what happened, who's to say that I wouldn't get a bit funny if somebody was treating me badly and they said, "Well, I'm splitting up with my partner and you know I want to make a new future with me." This person's also happy for a new future. You know, it just most of us could be in a situation where we meet someone and they just say that, you know, it's over with who they're living with, you know, they're going to move out. The communication between them, there's no way that they just hid some that could be found and then managed to hide some properly, right? If you're not clever enough to realise that there's no way past that crime where they can live together, they're not clever enough to get away with it. Just to be part of that nonsensical crime, and the result means that you're not clever enough to get away with that. That's like logic in it. I'm not mentioning no names. I'm not making anything up. I'm just saying that you can't be clever enough to cover everything. There's no way.
Exactly.
No, exactly. And like Duty Ron said, last week, the FBI and that, they got such clever technology to recover all this sort of information, especially from mobile phones and stuff. Just because they haven't released all of the text messages and whatever, it doesn't mean saying they're not all there. They don't release everything, do they? And they don't have to,
No, of course they don't.
We don't
so
know how people act at all. Anyone could do anything, so people could have just gone round that area that evening trying to check the person they're seeing. They could have been trying to check if they've told them that it's over and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure we've all gone a bit crazy if we're seeing someone and we just can't make out what they're getting at. You end up going a bit crazy yourself. You might walk to the house at like 11 at night or something.
exactly. As someone's just said in the chat, they're basically a hate group. It is a pitchfork mob, isn't it? Basically, that's being created.
Yeah, well, once I'd fallen out with my ex-girlfriend. See, I'm trying to make it real here. I fell out with my ex-girlfriend, and it was like 11:30 at night, and I felt so bad that I walked to her house to apologise. But when I got there, I thought, hold on a minute, it's too late. What are you doing? And I walked back home, and I had my phone on me. I'm trying to say that you can't just fill in these grey gaps with colours when they're not there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
you
exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like you were saying, Tracy, wasn't it? It's like making evidence, fabricating evidence to fit the
Yeah,
crime.
to fit to put the person there.
Not even the crime, it's the thumbnail views.
Yeah, just changes it each. If you look back to when he first did the videos about Betty's car, first of all, he's saying it was a grey car and the red lights were shining on it to make it look red. Then
Yeah.
it was a red car, but it was on the gravel driveway. I mean, it's not even a driveway, it's actually a path that's on Betty's property. So how are you going to fit a car on there? I've no idea. It'd have to be such a tiny one, you wouldn't even fit a Mini on it.
Well, that's one of the issues. If you're a sufferer of a crime that's been in your area, now you're going to have someone driving up your driveway to see if the car fits. Because it's a certain thick. It's instant.
Exactly. Yeah. And now anyone that does say it was the brake lights making it look red is ridiculed now, when that's exactly what that channel was saying.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, it is just crazy, and you can even see on that particular bit of CCTV, you can see how far away the car is. Anyway, it's really quite clear that.
And then getting somebody to take photos of the garage. I mean, that is, the lower than low.
But yeah, again, that's crossing a line, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
It definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, what next? What next? Is he gonna pursue one of the other supposed accomplices and start taking pictures of them and their house? And
I'm not even just getting at YouTube either, because I wouldn't like to be them. I don't know how they deal with all this stuff that goes on and trying to distinguish comedy and reality. And if a comedy has real effects, is it still a comedy? Stuff like that. I wouldn't like to work for YouTube. I imagine it's well hard.
yeah, especially in the crime community. Yeah, with the way the crime community is at the moment. Yeah, it must be hard for them. They must get so many complaints and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, especially when we're looking at like shadows and stuff instead of proper information. You know, it's a bit of a mockery, really. But
exactly.
Yeah. Someone's
Well,
put give Poundland tokens.
yeah.
That just made me.
I'll tell you now, one guy went down that road of having a channel and didn't keep the content up. And one of his last videos, he's just sat in a car with bin bags in the back with his stuff in. So I know it doesn't go well.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And he's crying. He's crying on his live stream, and he's told him about his kids and the family situation, stuff like that. And then he's crying, and then people are donating money to help him survive. And I don't even think he's doing it on purpose. This guy, he's just got used to that sort of system, you know, but forgot the content, forgot the interesting bit.
Well,
You know,
I think that happened today, didn't it? Channels
Yeah.
on Facebook, weren't they?
Yeah.
Literally asking people to pay their rent. You know, I mean, God,
Yeah.
that's just unbelievable, really. But
it's not fair because you draw people in with their emotion, and then you say you're going to go away if they can't make any more money. But it's not their fault. They need to adapt and think, right, so what can't I do? What can I do? And I'll move forward with my original skill.
exactly, yeah. I mean, if you choose something like YouTube as a job, that's your decision. And if it doesn't work out for you, then that's tough. You know, you find something else, do something
Yeah.
else.
There's always a chance you're going to go, but to then get upset like this, what am I going to do? Pay my rent? I mean, that he's crying and that moaning over that. I mean, how does he feel about the poor Ruseks that he's actually tormented for the last however many months with these ridiculous theories and, the things he said? I obviously don't want to go into it now, but, how does he think they feel? They've been upset. And that he's now complaining because people are upset with him. I don't know what, he says he don't know what he's done. What have I done to deserve this?
And imagine if you're in one of them groups, what better way to become more important as if you try and contact the family and try and find out your own bit of information that the insider doesn't have.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's what I think, that's what they were begging for. They were begging or desperate for the Ruzek family to contact them so they could get some kind of inside scoop. I'm sure that's what, that was all about. And that was never going to happen.
imagine how well thought of you'd be in that pyramid type group if you could come up with something new, even if it was dangerous what you did.
Exactly, yeah. But fortunately, you pay the price if if you've got no morals and you've got no, I don't know, but he's you pay the price, don't you? You pay the price for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
oh, thanks for calling in, Mike. Some very good points you raised again there. That's
I got a bit lost halfway through, but
no, that's really good. You always come up with some real valid points.
Yeah,
That's
you
all to
do.
think about.
I'm just here listening anyway, so just thought I'd join.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's really appreciated. So,
And we're glad you found us on here, because we thought, oh, maybe people won't find us because we've, sort of come onto Dad's channel. But we're glad everybody found us.
Yeah, we found it in the metadata, so there's no way we'd miss it.
Oh, good with that metadata.
yeah.
Right. Thanks. I'm going back to chat.
Yeah. Cheers, Mike.
All right, Devilman, thank you. We'll see you in the chat.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, he's always got some very good points, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought we'd better come here, haven't we? Just to be on the safe side.
Oh, Fairly Vague said the power of Twitter. Yeah, Twitter's good. Yeah.
Well done. Well done, Fairly Vague. Our Twitter meister. But someone was saying about a Facebook page the other day, but we haven't got one yet, have we, Tracy? I don't know if
No, I'm not.
something we'd
Yeah,
want.
we're not sort of sure about it. I don't know if it's gonna,
Hmm.
we're not sort of into the drama bit, and that's what I worry about. That it's gonna, is it gonna cause us a lot of drama?
Yeah, another
Don't
doorway to
know.
drama.
I'm not saying our supporters, but there's others who join and you don't know who they are, and then suddenly you've got all that. And I mean, we're dealing with enough as it is, aren't we? Trying to,
Mm,
without that happening. So we're not sure at the moment.
yeah,
I
we're
think we
getting.
think about it, but obviously it is a little bit of a worry for us.
Yeah, I mean, we know we're going to come under attack now. We're going to be mass reported. We've seen it on Facebook. So obviously we've got to be careful what we're doing and stuff. So
Yeah,
you know, so but there you go.
yeah. I mean, we have got the Twitter as well, so
Yeah,
and then, yeah, and I'm told once you get used to it, it's really easy to work out. I'm still getting there.
yeah,
You know, I take people's word for it, but I sort of the at and the hashtag. I haven't got a clue what goes where, and and I
mm,
know I do it wrong, but I'm still learning. But that's I've not found that easy so
yeah,
far. But I'm told it's very easy when
yeah.
you get the hang of it. So I need to practice a bit more.
Pitbull Seuss is asking what we're being reported for. We don't know, but we're sure that they'll try anything and everything to report us. So we're aware of
Yeah,
that.
and Mr. Shannonite said that Dad, you owe 48 years of birthday presents
Oh, do I? To who?
to Mr. Shannonite.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. I missed those birthdays. I'll see what I can do. Don't know what I'm going to do, but
Temple Doyle says maybe TP could put up a quick community post each day so there's somewhere for us all to meet each day.
that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea, especially
Yeah,
because on Friday I'll be going on holiday for 10 nights. So Tracy will be running the channel.
yeah, but
Um,
doing a live. I mean, I may go on panel on somebody else's channel, but I definitely won't be doing a live. I mean, there's no way. It frighten the life out of me. I'd be one of those that probably would end up the live would go on someone else's channel.
yeah,
I wouldn't know where I was, and I would be there till the morning, still trying to get out. So that's a
Ye-
bit scary because I've never done that before. It's obviously Dad does the lives and invites me on, like I'm just a guest. So
hmm,
I think if I tried to do this, I'd have to sort of say I'll go live at midnight and start at 10 in the morning to try and get it up.
yeah,
So it worries me.
yeah.
So
Thank you,
yeah,
everyone. Nurse Ratchet saying hope you have a nice time. Thank you. Maybe it's a good time as well for us to go a little bit quiet with everything that's going on.
yeah,
Maybe the
yeah,
timing's right. We can just sit back and watch and see what happens.
yeah,
Especially with the Rebecca W smear campaign going on, and
yeah.
I mean, all I can say is, you know, we're all going to have the last laugh in the end. Aren't we, Tracy?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
probably I might gate crash Outbacks or Truth Seekers live and go
yeah,
on there.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm sure I'll be on somebody's live. I'll
yeah.
go gate crashing.
Oh, Melissa Susie saying I would ring up, but I don't want the camera on. How do I do that? If you just ring up from your phone, you shouldn't be. You should just be like Summer Rains was, just a black screen.
On your phone, you can if you use Zoom or you use you can have your camera disabled on each app that you call out.
Yeah, I think it
Uh,
says when you load
yeah,
it.
mine doesn't come on, so I think you have to because it will ask you if you want your camera on, but
Mm.
it doesn't normally. Yeah,
Or failing that, I can switch it off here on my end. I can disable video for you if
yeah.
it did happen to come on.
Or you can just aim it at the floor.
Mm-hmm.
and then if it comes on, Dad can disable it.
Yeah. So if you wanted to.
No, Melissa, Susie, we're not going anywhere.
Oh,
No,
no.
Dad's just going on holiday, and we've only come on here just because obviously we're looking into this, you know, the rules of YouTube. We
Yeah.
want to protect, you know, Team Phoenix until we're really sure, because we were a bit worried that we were going to be mass reported tonight.
Yeah.
So we just want to look into all this to protect ourselves, you know, before we do a live. And we're not, you know, I know we're going to get, oh, you're not doing it because Team Phoenix has been taken down. No, it hasn't been taken down, and we haven't got a ban, and
No.
we haven't got a ban on there. We can upload a video, but we just thought it'd be safer to, you know, go onto Dad's channel.
Yeah, we got to protect our channel as much as we can. I'm
Yeah.
just seeing this comment by Solange. She said, I can 100% clear, Rebecca. I have screenshots. I was there. Scary Mary thought that one up. So was that actually Mary Marlowe then that started that, Solange? Was it her that started? I mean, we heard that it was in Mary Marlowe's chat, apparently.
Yeah, and I think Solange was saying she's been trying to send us an email.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you've got screenshots,
She
Solange.
can't through. I don't know if they're bouncing back or.
Oh, okay.
But she said she's done it with 2 accounts, and then emails are not getting through. So I'll put the email address to make sure you've got the correct one. I'll put that in.
I mean, obviously we shouldn't have to show proof, but if people need to see it, you know, or we can email it.
Yeah, I'll put the email address in.
Yeah, Maggie
Is
Fox,
that
then there's another channel.
You've been sending it to?
Yeah, Maggie Fox, then there's another channel we've had with it this morning. Yeah, we heard about that. But there's going to be channels that run with it, of course there are.
Yeah, but you've only got the evidence. I mean, you can't, you know, the link clearly went to Frankie's channel. You know, Frank was there with him, and he's not going to have some stranger following him around, you know, claiming to be his dad.
No.
I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, but it's also very, very upsetting.
Yeah. And how the hell in our last live would Rebecca be herself, Frank, and Sandy while Frankie was there? I mean, you know, come on, people. It's just ridiculous. It really is. And it, like you say, it is hurtful. That's the sad thing about it. It is hurtful.
It's hurtful because they've been through enough.
You know, if you think that, keep it to yourself or investigate it. Don't go putting it out on a public platform and, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's not fair and it is very disrespectful. So.
Scary Mary did that.
Oh, okay. Hello, who's calling?
Hello, it's Melissa.
Hiya.
Hiya, Dad.
Hiya, your face is not there. Your camera's not on, so you're okay.
Oh, great. I've come through the phone, so great. That's brilliant. It's only because I'm in my PJs. Not because I'm scared of anyone seeing my face. It's just I'm in my pyjamas.
Don't worry. I'm in my pyjamas, so don't worry.
Oh, it's been a hot day today, so I had to shower early.
It's been boiling.
Anyway, just what I wanted to go into really. Briefly, I met Mr. You know who about 2.5 years ago in one of the Maddie McCann groups.
Okay.
And I was quite a follower of all his blogs. He used to do so many blogs per week. And I questioned him on something, and he really attacked me. And from that day forward, really, I just followed what he was doing until I came across you guys, and I was so happy to see that other people were actually seeing what I'd seen all that time ago, and it's just lovely to have somewhere to go.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, what prompted me to phone tonight was there's been a discussion in chat about potentially an elderly lady has signed over her house to him from America. Now, that could be a wacky rumour, couldn't it? Could be any, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's horrendous. news. Now, my background, I'm retired now, but I was a district nurse. And let me tell you, people, the amount of vulnerable people I've come across in the community that are abused, and it's usually financial, these vulnerable people, but it finishes them off, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I had one lady, very elderly lady, and somebody had put a new drive down for her. She didn't really want it. And then they got her to sign a blank check, and they emptied her account. She did get her money back, but the effect that had on that lady was within 12 months, she'd aged 10 years and she was in a nursing home and needing full care because she'd completely lost her independence. She completely lost her confidence, you know. And I could tell you emptying stories like that. That's just one that really sticks in my mind.
That's
And I just wanted to draw attention really to the sad side of this, what he's doing.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
very
You know?
sad.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
shocking.
desperately sorry for the victims and their families, but he's still perpetrating a crime, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the family were right under his nose, weren't they? Frankie, Frankie
Yeah.
was right under his nose.
Yeah. And, you know, he threatened to dox him really the other night, didn't he? I mean, it was a veiled threat, but it was there. And you just think, God, that family has been through
Oh no. And he knows, and he does know it's the Rusex. He does.
Yeah.
He
Oh, of
just
course.
doesn't want anybody else to.
Absolutely.
Of course he does.
Absolutely. But the money stream,
Yeah.
it's got to keep on coming for him, hasn't it? You know?
Yeah.
But I think, you know, this today is a mini celebration, really. We've got a week. And let's hope within that week, a few more of the authorities, because we've all reported him, the emptying authorities. Let's hope that somebody takes it up seriously, gets rid of this man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And stops this abuse, you know?
Yeah, everyone's worked so hard. Yeah, everyone's, so much going on in the background that people, we really do appreciate all of it,
And, you know, maybe I'm bad, you know, bringing that across about his subs because some of them are nasty and they've said some nasty things, but he's preying on them because they're vulnerable.
Of course. Yeah.
People.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, was that something that originated in a chat, was it?
Sorry?
About the house, was that just something that originated
Somebody
tonight
was
in the
discussing
chat?
it in our chat just then.
Okay.
I did hear a rumour earlier on, but I didn't pay any attention to it because I thought, no, that's incredible. That wouldn't happen. Apparently, somebody's in chat has said that it could possibly be one of his spanners.
Okay. Well, we'd have to.
American lady.
Yeah. Something we could look into. Yeah. Keep our ears close to the ground on. Yeah. I mean that.
Yeah.
That would be very sad.
It could be a rumour that he's put out to try and catch us out, you know. But if it's true, it's horrendous. That's horrific.
Yeah. It could be I mean, we don't know, do we? It could be anything. But
And you know, I'm not sticking up for his spanners because they have done a lot of nasty things. That they're sucked in, aren't they? And we've all been guilty of that. A few of us have been guilty of that, should I say? You know, totally sucked in by him.
Yeah, that's why we welcome any. You know, we do. You know, we've obviously got a lot of his ex-subs on Team Phoenix, and we welcome them all because, they come and say, "Oh, we're so sorry." We say you don't need to be sorry. It's just
exactly.
sucked in. They make friends there. They feel got a place to chat. They don't want to leave because they think, "Where do I go? Who do I talk to?" And they spent a long time talking to them. So that's what we say. You're welcome over here. You can come in our chat. It's a safe place. We're not conning anybody, and we're not saying do this, pay this money. We're not doing. We just want everybody to be. YouTube should be a safe place where you can come and make friends, like it used to be.
Absolutely, it's meant to be entertainment purposes, isn't it? That's what it's for. Entertainment, not doing this to people.
No.
Not. They're real people. He treats it like a soap opera. They are a real family. They are real people. And this dreadful thing has happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Awful.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
it
think,
is really
I
awful.
think that's forgotten about, isn't it? You know, that's the shame.
Yeah.
That's the real shame about it. It is
Yeah.
forgotten about, and as like you say, it is like a soap opera entertainment. It's very
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to pop back into chat. That's all I really wanted to say.
That's okay.
Lisa, it
But
was
thank
really
you for
nice
having
having
me.
you on. It's the first time hearing your voice, so it's lovely to hear you.
Oh, and you. Thank you. Thank you for all you've done. Everybody, down to everybody,
Yeah,
you know,
loads
and all the other creators.
Yeah, there is, and I mean,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
there's other, you know, small channels as well that have come up, you know, and they've never made videos before, and they're making videos, you know, to try
Yeah.
and help. You know, we say
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
to all of them. There's loads of channels popping up. I mean, I think
Yeah.
there's 20 plus now, but you know, they
Brilliant.
deserve the thanks as well, because it's
And we
every
all, you know,
work.
we should
Yeah.
all slap ourselves on the back tonight because you've done a good thing today.
Yes,
And long may it continue.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Result.
Definitely.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank
And
you,
you.
Melissa.
Bye.
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 Bye. Oh, that's nice. It's nice to hear people's voices,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Lovely to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear them. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's lovely to hear from people. I think people are asking where you off to. You're off to somewhere nice. I've seen a
yeah,
few.
Canary Islands. Yeah, Gran Canaria. So that'd be nice. It might be warmer here by the look of it, but there's more to
Yeah.
do over there.
Yeah.
And I haven't got to do anything, have you, when you go on holiday? You just chuck things down and you haven't got to do any cooking, washing, anything, have you? You know, work,
No.
obviously.
No. It's going to
So,
be, it's going to be warm.
mm.
Very warm. We're not used to it.
No,
Can't
I
deal with
know.
it. It goes to 34. I think
Yeah.
London's got 37 or something Wednesday.
Yeah, and the humidity is going to be quite high as well, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone get fans out.
mm.
My fan's out always.
Oh, Summer Ranger saying I'm in trouble with you. Why would I be in trouble with you, Tracy?
Dad's in trouble with Tracy.
Yeah.
Don't know. Maybe Dad, yes. While I've got you here, would you like your 5 questions?
Oh no, not on here. Better not on here. I will
No.
do it. When I get back off holiday, I will definitely do it.
Yes, you definitely on. You're not getting away from that one.
Yeah. This was on, do you want to say whose live it was on?
Yeah, you can say.
Yeah, so it was on
It's not that.
Truth Seeker VP had a little panel on last night, and Tracy was one of them on there. There's quite a few of them on there, and they had a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, and I think Truth Seekers may be thinking about doing a weekly one, which is it was actually really funny. Yeah, I got set up obviously, but he's going to do where you ask, you know, each of you give a list so you can do it for your friend. Dad obviously had the questions for me, and I had 5 questions for Dad, and you go on panel, and then they read out the questions, and you've got to answer them. If you pass, then obviously I think you can pass once. So if you do 5 questions and you pass on one, you can't pass for the next 4, but you're still going to get 5 questions. And it was it was really funny. I think I went to bed at 5 in the morning that night.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I think Truth Seeker's going to do some more of them, because it was a good laugh.
Yeah. So yeah, look out for that. So that was on VP's channel, Truth Seeker VP. But I think it was early hours, wasn't it? Sort of American time. So I know
Yeah, and
you
someone
stay up
saying,
till.
yes, hippie love. Yes, Dad did do my questions. He was in trouble in the morning.
Well, they were quite normal questions to begin with, but then Truth Seeker sort of steered me towards a certain direction. So you know, I just edited them slightly.
You went to that direction very easy, Dad. When it come to my questions, I thought, oh, he's going to ask me things about football because he knows I don't have a clue. So I have to admit, I was Googling football all day.
Oh, bless.
thinking I'm going to get football questions,
Oh,
and it didn't work. It didn't
right.
work out like that.
No.
And I actually had really nice questions, Dad. I had, how long is a pig pregnant for?
Oh, no.
And I had them questions, and it went wrong.
I'm so
So,
sorry.
no, don't worry, Dad. Mine have changed, so you're fine. They've changed now.
I'm sure they have.
But I'll be kind.
Yeah, be kind.
But it is a good laugh to do that. So yeah, that's on Truth Seeker VP's channel.
Yeah, that was a good idea, that.
Yeah, it was a good idea. It was really good.
Right, okay, well, we're coming up to 10:30, so we didn't want to be on too long tonight, did we? So,
No.
so yeah, I guess we'll just watch and see what happens, really, in the crime community world with the channels and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
We was going to have Martin on tonight, but he's obviously busy, unless he hasn't realised that we've moved over to this channel.
yeah, I've emailed him and stuff, but he's been hard to get hold of. Someone said he was on someone else's live though, but I don't know whether that was tonight or another day.
Oh, right.
But
But I'm
yeah,
sure
he
he'll
may.
come on once we go live again, when you're back from holiday, then Martin will come on.
Yeah, we'll get the guests rolling on then.
And Lemonade. I did email her and say we've moved over to this channel, but she hasn't replied, so maybe she hasn't got that email either.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, is it making lemonade? Is it making
Making
lemonade?
lemonade.
Yeah, making
Yeah,
lemonade.
lemonade, not lemonade. It's making lemonade.
Lemonade. So yeah. How's Phoebe? Yeah, Phoebe's, as far as we know, she's doing okay. Yeah, but she's not, she's not allowed to use computers or screens or anything like that. So, it's difficult for her to do anything really on Team Phoenix, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, Bailey Vague. She's put Truth Seekers link in there.
oh yeah. Right, okay. Well, so yeah, so I'm on holiday. I'm back about the 4th, 5th of August, I think. So, I'm not sure when our next live be, but it'll probably be shortly after I get back, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Catch up on everything that's gone on.
Yeah.
And look out for Tracy, because she'll probably be popping up in other people's lives, no doubt. Gate crashing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure she'll probably let you know. You can let them know on TP channel, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so there you go. So, well, thanks for finding us, everyone. I hope you
Yeah.
understand why we did it on here tonight. It's just because obviously we heard that we were coming under full attack, so we didn't want our Team Phoenix channel to come under fire.
Yeah.
So,
And Solange, thank you, Solange. She's going to resend the email.
oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, we could get those. We can just put them up, can't we, for anyone who's still stupid enough to doubt what was said. Right.
Yeah, thank you to our mods as well.
Yes, thank you.
Bob, as always.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, thank you for coming over here and modding for us.
And thank you, Summer Rains, Devil Mike, and Melissa for calling in.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. Doesn't seem to have been too mad in the chat, to be fair. I've seen a few got deleted, but
yeah, should we do some purple hearts?
yeah, let's do some purple hearts if the Ruzek family find this. I'm sure they will, because they always see our community posts, so there's no reason why they wouldn't. I have to go to my phone to do this. You can't do it on a laptop, You can't do it on Windows anyway.
Yeah, I found a way.
Oh, have you?
Yes, where you've got the chat, where you type,
Hmm.
you've got a little icon. It's a little smiley face. It's sort of hidden underneath.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you click on it, I mean, yeah, it does take a while,
Got to
but
find it. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean.
you can find it. Yeah, because I did it when I go on my laptop, and it takes a while to sort of find them. But when you do, you know, it'll be there when you open it again.
Oh, I see.
Purple hearts will be there again.
Okay. Learn something every day.
Yeah, it's hard to find at first.
Mm. Yeah, thanks for that, guys. So yeah, we'll obviously be thinking of the Rusex. I mean, hopefully they won't get to hear all of this, people calling them fake again, but obviously can't
No.
guarantee that. But
Yeah, hopefully they won't have to hear any of this.
no. Oh, Sarah's saying you can also do it by typing a colon and then a purple. Typing colon, then purple heart. Oh, right, okay. And then another colon.
Try that, Dad.
Yeah, I'm going to try that. So it's
You
colon,
test it.
purple, underscore. Have a type on it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, right. I never knew that.
Ah.
It brings up a list. If you do colon PU, then it brings up a list.
Oh, and it brings up the list, and then
Yeah. And then of like things that begin with PU, and then you can type it in.
Oh, you done well there.
Ah, thank you, Sarah. That's really useful. You can do it with all emojis. So it's colon, and then whatever you want to put, the first two letters, and then it brings it up.
I always, I'll never forget that. Obviously, when we used to go into BAM's chat, you had to do it in capitals. So I would, oh no, I can't do this capitals because I'm on an iPad. So I used to hold my finger on the on the arrow and type, and my finger used to hurt. And then it was actually Phoebe who said to me, "You double tap that arrow, and it's like the caps lock, and then you type." And I said, "I've been doing this for weeks, just keeping my finger on the, and then typing." And then I'd get capitals and then lowercase, and I'd say, "Oh, this is a nightmare."
Oh no.
But I didn't realise that you could actually, and it was Phoebe who said, "Just double tap, and it will keep the capitals until you." Oh yeah, and I bet a lot of people have done that, because there was a few people say, "How do you do capitals?" And I'd say, "Oh, you just double tap it." And they were like, "Oh, Tracy, you're so clever." And I thought, little do you know.
Just knowing all these little tricks, isn't it, really? Yeah.
So it was so funny, but I bet there's a lot of people who are actually holding it down and then typing. I bet you didn't know that, Dad.
I didn't actually, no.
See?
No,
But you
all these
were
little
going to
tricks.
admit it was you.
No.
No. See, there's little, I learn things from the chat where people say, "Oh, do it like this." And you're like, "Wow, I never knew that." But yeah, that was one that I found hard, was to do the caps, because you didn't have a cap lock like
No.
you do, my laptop.
And if you wanna highlight someone's name, you put an @ sign and then start typing their name, and then you can direct your message at that person in the chat, can't you?
Yeah, but you won't see it highlighted, because a lot of people think it don't work, but you won't see their name highlighted, but the person will.
Yeah, the person who it's to will see their name highlighted, so they'll be, "Oh, that's for me," sort of thing.
Yeah.
And there you go. Right, okay, well thanks everyone. Thanks for the holiday wishes, and thanks for coming over here to see us. Have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night time, whatever time you are.
Yeah, and thank you for Summer and Outback for getting up probably 3:30 in the morning, bless them, to come on.
Yeah, bless them. Yeah, a great call, Summer as well, and Devil Mike, and Melissa Susie as well.
They're all lovely.
Yeah.
You're all lovely, and thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone. So look after yourself, and remember to look into the new YouTube policies, and if you feel you need to report anyone, then do it. Okay, so yeah.
Outback, can I just pop Outback's channel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pop his channel. Let me get it. Just getting it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's Outback's channel.
There you go.
He's got I've heard he's got a very good video he's just put up, and I'm going to go and watch that next because I haven't seen it yet, but I've told it's very, very funny.
Yeah, so go and pour yourself a pint or a drink to celebrate, and go and watch Outback's video and have a good laugh.
Yeah. And thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everyone again. So we'll see you again soon. We'll speak
Yeah.
again soon.
If I'm going to go on somebody's live like next week, I'll pin a comment under the video that we have there. I'll pin a comment to tell you where where I am live. So if you want to come over, you can come over. So, but we'll let you know.
Yeah, or you can always put it on the community page, Tracy, as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay, thanks everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
See you
everyone.
again.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.